everyone, welcome to the Mac Live Show, episode 1. I'm Robbie.
And I'm Flo.
We also got this nifty Etch A Sketch case for your iPad we're going to be talking about.
And today we have a very special guest, and your editor Susie Oakes is going to stop by and talk to us about ThinkGeek's new Star Trek pizza cutter and tell you guys all about our DonorsChoose challenge that we have against Maximum PC, our sister magazine. So that should be awesome.
Yeah. Also, we're going to be answering your questions via Twitter. So if you got some questions, be sure to cruise on over to twitter.com/MacLive, start following us, and you can ask us questions there. Or you just do @MacLive and start asking your random questions, which we will attempt to answer. We're not going to answer them all, but we'll answer as many as we can.
Okay. See, what's going on in the chat room? Hold on.
Oh yeah, by the way, Flo has a new haircut. She's Pat Benatar. Love is a battlefield. This week in hardware, Flo, what do you got for us this week?
We have this really adorable Etch A Sketch case for your iPad. It's supposed to commemorate the 50th anniversary of the Etch A Sketch, your favorite drawing toy when you were a kid. The company Headcase has teamed up with Ohio Arts to actually manufacture this product. So it's made in the same factory that makes the iPad, that makes the Etch A Sketch cases. It costs $39, not too expensive, not too bad, nice little collector's item. And it has these nifty tabs under the bottom so that you can kind of put it up and have an easier time typing on it. So, you know, if you want something a little cutesy for your iPad, something to kind of wow your friends, this is the cutest case you can get. Unfortunately, the little buttons don't work, but you could get a little Etch A Sketch app. I found a couple today in iTunes, and pretend that you have a little Etch A Sketch when you're out in public, and people will be like, "Oh my God, what is that?" And you'll say, "It's an Etch A Sketch iPad case."
You know, it's actually cool because if you go out in public with this, people aren't going to steal an Etch A Sketch.
That's true. You can just and you can just like
shake
it.
Every once in a while, just do this.
Yeah.
Like, oh, look at that poor person. I bet they wish they had an iPad. But in reality, you have an iPad.
And the cool thing about it is it doesn't have a screen or anything on it, so it looks like the iPad is a part of the Etch A Sketch case. It's very awesome. For $40, it's not too bad. A nice little commemorative thing.
For our live stream folks, there you go.
Hi everybody, it's Susie from MacLive, and I'm going to tell you about the DonorsChoose challenge and how you can help kids and win awesome stuff. So I think at the bottom of the screen we're putting up the link to our giving page. Is that right? Okay. And, so what you do is you go to this giving page hosted at DonorsChoose.org, and you'll see a variety of projects published by public school teachers who can't get the money for the things they want to do with their classrooms. So you find a project that you like, you donate part or all of the money to complete the project, and then you get an email receipt from DonorsChoose, and you forward that to me, Susie@MacLife.com, and I'll enter you to win some rad prizes. We're doing different prizes every week just to encourage people to donate. This week, the grand prize is the Kanto SID 5 iPod dock, which is a giant 4-speaker iPod dock. You can connect, your CD player, other things to it as well. And it retails for $380. So it's kind of a great prize. All you have to donate is $1 or more to be entered to win. And the deadline is every Saturday at 11:59 p.m. Pacific. So you have a whole week until Saturday at midnight to donate to a project and email me the receipt. And just because you guys are watching this video, if you mention that you saw the video when you forward me the receipt, you will also be entered to win a bonus prize just for people who watch the video, and it is wah 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 from ThinkGeek, this super cool Starship Enterprise pizza cutter. Yeah? Pretty amazing. ThinkGeek sent us a few of these. I'll have some for the regular people that didn't watch the video. But if you guys watch the video, you're eligible for this super secret bonus prize. I'll still enter you for the Kanto or the week 2 prize or whatever. But tell me you saw this on the video. You'll be entered in a separate drawing to win this. So it's pretty cool. It cuts pizza, pizza cutting. Our friends at Maximum PC have one too. They're also doing DonorsChoose this year for the first time ever. We've done it for 3 years now, and now they're getting in too. So we have this little Mac PC rivalry going, and spoiler alert, so far they're kicking our butts. So enter, go to the giving page, find out if you have any questions. I haven't explained it well. You can email me, Susie@MacLife.com, SUSIE@maclife.com, and I'll explain the whole thing. And yeah, you're awesome. Thank you very much.
Cool.
That's all I have.
That's it.
Yeah.
Excellent. This is cool.
Yeah, it's super cool. Everybody on the staff wanted one. We got pizza today as a staff lunch thing. And people were like, oh, it's coming from the Enterprise. And I said, no, those are for the people. So we didn't cheese it all up for you. It's pristine and unused.
I don't even care about pizza. This is...
Star Trek, da-da-da, Star Trek.
So every week we're going to tackle some rumors. This week's rumor, iPhone coming to Verizon. Now...
Again?
Again.
Wait, again?
Again.
What time is this that we've heard this? I think in the last month we've heard like 20 different rumors about this.
This is worse than the iPad rumors as far as I'm concerned.
It is getting really bad. And
It's
there's
getting really bad. But here's what's going on right now. According to somebody overseas, suppliers are being asked to supply CDMA supplies to Apple for a 2011 iPhone release. Now CDMA is what Verizon is the Verizon network. Also Sprint. No one ever talked about Sprint. What's wrong with Sprint?
Nothing's wrong with Sprint. They have 4G. Verizon doesn't have 4G.
No, they do have 4G. Here's the thing. They've just released information that LTE is coming to 38 cities, including San Francisco, and a whole bunch of airports. So, you can use your 4G in the airport or San Francisco and a bunch of other, random cities. You have to look it up on our site, maclife.com. We have a whole list. I'm not going to name them all off. That would be odd. And of course, the Wall Street Journal is reporting that one person familiar with the matter, says that the iPhone on Verizon is coming in January. So there's three things. All of them are like vague sources. Some guy talked about something. Verizon said they weren't interested. They are interested in having the iPhone, but they want to make sure that the 4G network is up and running before they get it. Now that they're rolling it out in 38 cities, that's it kind of works that it would be working, it would be on there. So, I don't know. I don't know a lot about Verizon's 4G, to tell you the truth.
I don't either, and I have Verizon. I don't know anything about it either, and it's great, I guess, if you're going to spend a lot of time in the airport.
Yeah, if you're in the airport, San Francisco, some other San Diego, a bunch of other towns. So, what do you think? Do you think we're going to be getting a Verizon iPhone in January? Do you want a Verizon iPhone in January? Maybe you give us you can email us or you can talk to us at Twitter at MacLife. As every week we answer questions from Twitter and from our Ustream stream. If you'd like to ask us questions live, tune in every Thursday at 4 p.m. Pacific time when we show you behind the scenes shooting of the live show. So you can log in, watch us, ask us questions, talk to us while we're doing it, see all the mess ups. We've probably done everything here today like 2 or 3 times, and we usually do a lot of 3D pumpkin action. So you can check it out. So let's cruise on over to Twitter and see what we got. First question is from Music Man. I spilled water on my iPod Touch. What do I do now? Okay, what you want to do is turn it off. Don't turn it on or try to turn it on. Stick it in a Ziploc baggie with some white rice. Leave it in there for at least 24 hours, 36, 48 if you can. If you submerged it, there's a good chance you're going to have to rip the thing apart and put a new battery in it. If you just spilled it on there, you should be okay. As long as the water didn't get to the battery, you should be fine. Once the water hits the battery, it gets short out, and if you try to turn your iPod Touch on, or your iPhone, or your iPad, or any other piece of equipment, that's when you run the danger of shorting out your equipment. And then once that happens, it's over. So Ziploc baggie, throw it in there, white rice, put it away, leave it alone. The white rice will actually pull the moisture from the iPod Touch. Let's see what else we got.
Next question from Twitter. Would Verizon or AT&T have better service for the iPhone if Verizon does get it? That's really hard to tell, and honestly, I don't think that it would be any better on Verizon because it would just be as overloaded with smartphones.
Well, I don't know what Verizon's network is right now, how bad the network is, but you have to realize if a lot of people jump ship from AT&T to Verizon when the Verizon iPhone, if it does show up, then there should be a little bit of a little easing up on the network. if people just kind of, if only like 3% of people leave, that's not going to make really much of a difference for the network.
Right.
And now Verizon, Verizon gets a huge influx of new users, just like AT&T did, then Verizon is going to be host as well. So,
We're all screwed.
no. So hopefully, 50% of AT&T users will move to Verizon. Verizon won't get any more new users, and then we'll all be able to make phone calls with our iPhones. Of course, if you're using a Verizon phone and the iPhone comes over there and they're on the same network, they're both using LTE, you're going to be in the same boat as iPhone users. Sad times. So next question is, what are our thoughts on the new iPod Nano? I don't know. I mean, it's kind of cool. I don't see me getting one. If I'm gonna get something that small, I'm probably gonna get a shuffle.
I like it. I think it's a nice little. I like the interface. It's very intuitive. The way it just kind of. I like the fact that it has the odometer on it, so I think I would definitely use that, and that's something I wouldn't get on a shuffle. So I think it depends what you're gonna want to use it for. But I have heard that it's not. It doesn't clamp on as strong as a shuffle would because it's a little heavier because of the glass on it. So it would probably fall a lot easier. So maybe you.
Well, if you're doing extreme hardcore.
Yeah, if you're like doing extreme hardcore running, if you're doing jumping
like if you're
jacks,
doing parkour,
maybe
the iPod.
maybe you shouldn't even have an iPod if you're doing parkour.
No, you can have it parkour.
Don't you hear like what's going on around you? I don't know.
The wall. Parkour.
You
gotta hear other people yelling parkour.
Yeah, you gotta know who's coming at you.
So if you're doing parkour, maybe not the best. Maybe you want to go with the shuffle. If you're doing anything else, the iPod Nanos are pretty cool. It's a pretty cool little machine. I don't know. I'm working on just have a shuffle because I just have things on shuffle, and then everything else I want to do, I do with my iPhone.
It's the iPhone.
So every week we talk about stuff we're giving away. Flo, what are we talking about this week?
So this week we're talking about the IO Safe Solo Disaster-Proof Hard Drive. If you remember a couple months back, we actually took it to Ocean Beach and threw it into a fire pit, and we saw that the hard drive was left unharmed. Then we dumped it into a bucket of water for a couple hours, and we saw that the hard drive was again unharmed. So all of our episodes of, I think it was Arrested Development, were just fine. So you could actually win this safe and keep your precious television shows and precious memories safe from any disaster that could occur. So all you have to do is go to our website, leave a comment on the thread, and we will pick a random winner. Do you know when the contest deadline is for that?
The contest deadline is November 30th.
November 30th.
So you got like a month.
So you have a month to think about it, go to the site, leave a comment.
We're always, you can go to mathlife.com. Hold on, let me tell you where you can go. So if you're interested in more things that we're giving away, you can go to mathlife.com/articles/win. There you'll be able to find all of the items we're giving away. Or you can just go to mathlife.com, up in the nav bar, win button, push that puppy, and you can see everything we're giving away at this moment. I think we're giving away 3 or 4 things. So check them out. Check out the expiration date. They're usually just comment contests. So you can just go in, say something magical, and go on your way. So that's it, everyone. That's our show. Be sure to tune in next week at 4 p.m. Thursday if you want to see this show taped live. If you have any feedback, you can shoot us an email at themaclifeshowlive@gmail.com. And don't forget to donate to DonorsChoose, what Susie was talking about earlier. We're catching up to Maximum PC, but we must beat the PC users. That's the most important. I mean, helping kids is great, and winning prizes is great, but I do not want to have the smug PC users coming upstairs and talking to us with their Zooms and their Winmo phones and whatever else.
You don't want them to buy Zooms for these children. You want them to buy iPods, right?
That's true.
So,
do we really want kids?
It's the education
kids
of
sucked into the
America,
social?
ladies and gentlemen.
No. And don't forget, tomorrow we'll be playing Left 4 Dead 2. Brand new Left 4 Dead.
Brand new Left 4 Dead. It's on. They had
Steam.
It's on
You can get
Steam.
both of them for like $11. Like Left 4 Dead 1 and 2
good deal.
and the new DLC, Sacrifice. So we're going to be playing that tomorrow for some zombie action. That'll be at 4 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time.
And it's a campaign, so we only have 4 people in at one time.
But we could take 2 games.
Yeah, so we'll have 2 different games,
Or 3
and
games.
or 3 games.
Just
on
come,
the Predator.
just go to our
And I'm
page.
gonna actually, be screencasting one of them, put it on YouTube. So if you come in with your headsets that work, and we all have our little discussion, maybe make some comedy. We'll try to do comedy, guys. Comedy gold.
It's not stupid comments.
That's
I've been on Xbox Live way too long. I know what could happen. So, as always, the show is produced by Jason, the Archduke of the Internet, Amor. I am Roberto Baldwin.
And I'm Florence Ion.
Thanks so much for watching. We'll talk to you next week.